aircraft. The smoke is on. These are the Yak-52s flown by the Aerostars. Diving into the box right now for a big old barnstormer loop right here at North Avenue Beach, the 58 Daniels Chicago Air and Water Show. Paul Hornick, Harvey Meek, Dave Monroe, the Aerostars, right here at Center Stage. Team leader Harvey Meek currently flies as a captain for American Airlines, one of our fine sponsors. He's got an extensive military aviation background, flying everything from single-engine trainers to FA-18 Hornets. Number 2, Paul Rocket Hornick. Call signs for a reason. He likes high and fast, and that's what he likes flying here. He's got over 10,000 flying hours, aircraft ranging from Piper Cubs to the Airbus A300s. Currently flying a Hawker jet for a private corporation. Right wing, Dave Monroe. Comes from a long background of aviation family and heritage. Dave first soloed in 60. He's got about 28,000 flying hours. Former solo acrobatic performer and also a 767 captain and check airman for American Airlines. Down and on the water, taking it up and over the top for another V formation barrel roll. Barrel roll is an advanced acrobatic maneuver where you start and end at exactly the same position if you're doing it right. Same airspeed, same altitude, same heading. In between, everything is in a constant state of flux, constantly moving around, and of course the wingman flies specifically off their leader, Harvey Meek. Sliding up to the line of rest. This will be a line of rest loop. It's a much more challenging maneuver because they don't have quite as much reference off the leader. The line of rest loop. A little breezy out there right now. A little bit of a gusty wind going, so they're handling it very, very well, flying those beautiful Yak-52s. They're going to set up to the north side of the air show box. Perform one of those maneuvers that makes you catch your breath just a little bit. They're going to begin with the half loop, quarter roll at the top, and then they're going to head out to do their variation of the breakaway cross. So if you got your cameras, be ready. They're going to tie a knot in the sky. The Aerostars, Harvey Meek, Paul Hornick, David Monroe, the Yak-52s. Breakaway cross. Oh, yeah. Nice job. Give them a great big round of applause. Watch 2 and 3. They're going to do a real tight 360 turn right here at center stage. Paul and Dave, ladies and gentlemen, are going to pass right by each other right there. We're going to see a few variations of the knife edge pass today, and that's your first. Now after that near miss maneuver, the team's going to rejoin with one of their signature maneuvers. We got 2 ship off to the left. We got David Monroe, single ship off to the right. So Harvey Meek and Paul Hornick coming in from the north side. David Monroe coming in from the south side. This is a maneuver they call the flip and the flop. Now I want you to pay close attention to the lead airplane, Harvey Meek, and the ship to the north side. Let's watch as they get closer together here. There's the flip. And here we go. We're going to get the flop. All right, nice job, guys. David Rose just sort of playing around out there by himself, and you might think that he's just going to, it's just a two-ship maneuver, but he's going to set up for something that's sort of special. They're going to dedicate to the fine folks here in the city of Chicago. Dave Monroe also has a call sign, and it's called Cupid. It's actually based on this next maneuver. This next maneuver is dedicated to all the sweethearts in the crowd. Lead and number 2, Paul and Harvey are going to come inbound to parachute right. They're going to climb up, get a little bit of altitude, gain altitude, trade that for energy as they dive down into the box. As they flow vertical right here at center stage, and they get to their peak, they're going to turn the smoke on. One of the aircraft's going to roll it vertical. They're going to draw a giant heart in the sky right here. Dave Monroe, who we're going to watch as he heads up towards the north side of the show box, is going to turn his smoke, dive right down through that heart, and pierce an arrow through the heart. So here we go, the pierced heart in the sky. There's the heart. And here comes the arrow. Dave Monroe diving down. Let's give him a great big round of applause. The pierced heart in the sky. You say, all right, they're off stage and they're repositioning. Why would they kick their smoke on now? There's a real logical reason, especially on a cloudy day like today. There actually makes it easier for them to find each other because it's a big sky out there. And anytime you get cloudy, overcast conditions, the lake looks just about like the sky. Sometimes it's a little hard to find. And I know it might sound silly, but you'd see a seagull fly by and think it's another airplane. So they turn that smoke on. It helps them find each other and get back together. Makes it safer for them and easier for you to see. All right, they've gotten back together. They're back in that classic V formation. They're going to dive down into the box and execute another big V formation loop right here at center stage. The 58th annual Chicago Air and Water Show. Changed their music, and I like it. This is a really good music background for the Aerostars, and I will pass that along to team leader Harvey Meek, and I think Dave Monroe has a little bit to do with background music, but I like their new series of background recordings here for them. Maybe it's because it's the music I used to hear when I was in college. That gives away my age, I guess. All right, one more line abreast loop. You can see that dynamic formation changes. 2 and 3 slide up, straight line and across as they go by here. You'll be able to see that. And if you think from the wingman's perspective, you can see how much more challenging it would be to keep that position perfect. Line abreast loop. Real nice, perfect position going on the top. Now they're going to dynamically change right there at the top. You can see 2 and 3 just slide back, right back into the classic V formation. Harvey says, let's play Follow the Leader across the sky. Harvey Meek, Paul Hornick, David Monroe. In the F-52, they are the Aerostars. Half of the Cuban 8 here at the south side of the show box. X-58's a balloon pack roll on the 45 down line. Give them a big round of applause. They got family and friends out here, yeah. You know, know, they sort of call this follow the leader sort of a simulated dogfight. And isn't it funny that back then, in the older days of aviation, you actually had to see your enemy before you fired at it? You know, they don't have to do that anymore. They almost never see. It's always on radar from miles and miles away. So, new technology, it's almost like we're living in the Star Wars age. Here we go. They're going to reposition one more time out there at the north side of the show box. It looks like they're going to get back in formation, but I think they're not quite done with that squirrel cage stuff. They're lying abreast there. They're actually an echelon, sliding off to the left-hand side or the right-hand side of the leader. So let's get ready for some more tail chase. They call this a squirrel cage maneuver as they chase across the sky. It's like a squirrel in a cage chasing his tail. You look at the smoke as it ties a giant braid across the sky here. Rocking and rolling down here at beautiful North Avenue Beach. Okay, folks, final pass coming up here for our Aerostars, so get those cameras ready if you want to get a good picture. They're setting up. The smoke is on. They're coming in from behind the tree here. This is a maneuver they call the Twinkie roll. You can see Harvey Meek turns upside down. The other two guys are right side up. Watch real close right here. The Twinkie roll. Big round of applause for the Aerostars as they're going to head back down towards Gary. Harvey Meek, Paul Hornick, David Monroe.